Yeah.
1939, New York City. View-Master premieres at the World's Fair. Over 75 years and millions of reels later, photographer Rich Dubnow keeps the magic of the retro viewer alive with a modern twist.
It just harkens you back to a time when you were a kid, you were traveling with your family, you had one of these in the back seat, and you're kind of looking at, the Grand Canyon, you bought a set there. Whatever the memories are, they're always good memories. You can't pick up a viewer without having a great smile. You just can't do it. When I was in my first year of college, I had a journalism class, and the requirement was to take photography. And I realized very early on I was an absolutely dreadful writer, but I was an outstanding, thoroughly enthusiastic photographer. Right after college, I really needed a job, and my goal was to be in photography, so I placed an advertisement, photographer's position wanted. Okay, that looks pretty darn good. I think I like that. A week or so later, I got a call from a photographer in Beverly Hills. He hired me, and one of his accounts was photographing TV shows and movies for the View-Master company. The third week I was there, he slung a camera around my neck and said, "Go out and shoot this TV show." It was the $6 Million Man. This is the hometown of View-Master. View-Master was created here back in 1939 by a relative genius person named William Gruber. He got together with a postcard company called Sawyer's, and they started manufacturing the View-Master here in Portland. I hired on as a full-time employee and worked for the company from 1978 until 1997. They called me the outhouse photographer. So I got to go out and do all sorts of fun things, working on location with Sesame Street and with the Muppets, working on different TV shows. I worked on an Indiana Jones show in Africa and a movie called Dune that was filmed in Mexico. There's two photographs that I just absolutely totally in love with. The first one is when Pope John Paul II was visiting the United States, and when we were in Manhattan, he was at St. Patrick's Cathedral. I get home and I develop the film, and the light was absolutely right behind his head, and it had this aura, a glow right behind Pope John Paul II. It's just remarkable. Another one is a family of cheetahs in Africa. They're just so cute and cuddly, but they'd just rip your arm off if they could. We all see in 3D all day, every day. You see depth. When you look at 3D photography or imagery, it brings a remarkable clarity to the imagery that you're looking at.
As the popularity of digital photography grew, a friend introduced Rich to a new kind of printer.
It was an image setter, so you could take all of your digital files and put it onto a piece of film. As I was driving home, that little proverbial light bulb went off through my whole brain. I pulled over and I'm saying, I can do this. I created my own method of creating a reel. I started working in my living room, my laundry room, my family room, 2 out of 3 of our bedrooms, the kitchen, next door neighbor's garage, our garage. Our reel is very unique, and rather than the older style View-Master that had paper carrier with small chips of film sandwiched together and glued in. Ours is one solid piece of film. We make everything ourselves in-house, right here in our own location. You saw the printers in action. The punches were designed by a local company. It's all come together over the last 20 years of Image 3D, from a hand punch operation, doing maybe 100 reels in a day, to being able to produce 10,000 reels in just a couple of days. What I truly enjoy doing now is my vacations. You see the depth that you know is there, but you just don't get in a flat plane. So I think it just adds dramatically to any content that you could make. It's just my nature to take a lot of pictures everywhere I go. I am a photographer and I just have to be taking pictures.
Oregon Artbeat shares the stories of Oregon's amazing artists, and member support completes the picture. Join us as a sustaining member at opb.org/video.